But I would definitely use that music box. Sorry.
I think it's cool. I'm using it for one of my campaigns as part of like the backstory, I guess.
We're back.
Hello.
Welcome back, Marbanya.
Welcome back. I forgot to mention there is. I didn't forget to mention it. It was buried down here in the text. There is also a hammock, which this doesn't make much sense. A hammock laden with blankets hangs from anchors in the north wall. So, like here between the ghouls or whatever. In that other room. No, in this room. Yep. I'm in the wrong damn room. Cool.
That's my favorite.
What's your favorite?
You making mistakes.
Me making mistakes? Yeah, well, it happens all the time. I'm glad you like it. Yep, Vino, the reason that the sub sound came through. So now you see what I get, but it's really loud on my end. I don't know how loud that was in clean feed.
It was fairly loud on my end.
Good.
Again, I also
How you like that?
I didn't jump.
Really? That
Yeah.
scares the shit out
Like,
of me
oh,
every fucking
wow.
time.
Vin's a badass. Yeah.
I started eating these pretzels again. Dot's pretzels from North Dakota. All right. So yes, along the north wall, hanging from hooks in the wall, is a hammock laden with blankets.
Little thing should poke it.
Really? No, I don't want to get suffocated. I know the freaking mimic blanket rug thingamajigger. Nope. I'm just kidding.
I don't think it's a mimic.
Whatchamacallit?
You hear Hallister's voice. I don't think it's a mimic.
I was so silly joking. Little thing hasn't been strangled by a blanket yet. I don't recall.
But it's probably what she fears the most.
Tark, you walk over and poke it. It just feels like a bunch of blankets piled up in there, and kind of stir them around a little bit. There's a piece of paper folded up inside.
Tark will pick up the piece of paper, look at it, attempt
Attempt to what?
to read it. Let's see if I can actually read this thing.
Roll if you're rolling.
Nope, can't read it. He's going
got words.
He's going to hold it up in the air and say, paper, words, no understand. And with his other hand, he's going to, inspect the blankets and the hammock.
Just blankets and a hammock.
Ooh, Tark will try to grab what he can with that free hand while Darren walks over and grabs that paper. Once he does, Tark will take the hammock and the blankets.
You're going to take the hammock and the blankets. Okay.
Go ahead and check out this note.
Darren, you look at the note. The note says, it looks like it's a journal entry. Same parchment paper or whatever that was laying on the tables in this room back here. This one says, Day 3, I no longer trust the other apprentices. What they see as mysticism I know to be science. I can't stand their incantations and their mutterings any longer. If any of them try to intrude on my laboratory again, they're in for a truly shocking surprise.
Yeah, we should definitely not touch anything in the other room. And maybe not that metal door.
The copper-plated door. You don't want to touch that?
I'm not so sure.
Go ahead, man. Go ahead. Probably not a mimic, you hear Alistair's voice say.
Krog will go up there and try to open it.
Seriously.
Yep.
Okay. So you reach for the. And as you get close, you kind of hear it humming. Right before you grab a hold of it.
Can I reroll the next save?
And you take 10 points of lightning damage as the thing zaps him. You see Krog. Oh, wait a second. It doesn't matter. You just had disadvantage on saving throw from your metal armor. But you guys see Krog reach out. Oh, I'm not afraid of this door. And he reaches out and grabs it. And you say, oh, I can see the problem right here. He starts chewing on his tongue and blood's leaking out the corners of his mouth. Finally, it throws him back away from the door.
Fascinating. That's all Little Fink is gonna say as she watches this all transpire.
That could have been.
Thing there in disabled door.
So, keeping a safe distance, try to look around, see if there's any way to disconnect it from any sort of machinery or anything.
Do you want me to help you check it, Darren? Or do you want me to check it and you help me?
It's a rule of perception. I was just looking around seeing if there was a way to maybe
Sorry, you cut
disconnect
out. I
it.
didn't hear you.
As I rolled a perception, just looking around to see if there was a way to disconnect it or anything.
Mm-hmm. In Marbanya, they can't hear you on the stream, by the way.
They can't hear me on the stream. Well, what in the world? What is going on here? Should be. It's going out. Let me check the other, Am I just too quiet? No, I can hear it.
Okay.
Is this thing on? Testes, testes, 1, 2, 3.
Who's there? Just kidding. Sorry, I'll stop.
Berserk. Thank you for the biddies, Berserk. This guy's it's one of them crazy nights for Berserk again. He's making it rain in here.
Well, are you gonna twerk for him? I'm just kidding.
I could. You want to see that? Hang on a second. Everybody look at your camera. Will that get me banned? Will that get me banned?
Oh, and there goes the viewers, dropping 1, 2, 3, 4. Oh, you killed it, Marb. You killed it.
No, sorry, Berserk. No twerk for Berserk.
I have a crisp $20 bill in hand.
What are you gonna do? Put it in your CD drive? Like what the heck?
Why not?
That's not how you send money on the internet.
I got
As
PayPal.
long as the computer growls when he does it, it's okay.
As long as it grinds. That's the key. And I'm pretty sure my CD drive would grind.
Thanks for the follow, Heteretic. I think it was Heteretic. Let's see it. Flashed by so quick I couldn't see it.
Something like that.
Heretic.
Heterotic. Oh, heterotic. Yes, heterotic.
Forever now known as Heretic.
Yep.
Poor guy. Or girl. Person.
Okay. So, yeah, the truly shocking experience there, Krog.
It was fun. Can Krog try again?
Sure.
No one wants to smell your stupid zapped farts.
It does kind of stink a little bit. You know, that burnt Famunda cheese.
DM,
Yes, ma'am.
may I roll thieves tools to use my proficiency with these tools to see if I can tell how this thing is hooked up from a trapping perspective?
Now, thieves' tools would be used to disengage a trap, disarm a trap, open a lock.
Yeah.
But if you have
According
proficiency-
to Xanathar's Guide for Everything, it would.
yeah, if you have the
Since you can
proficiency
even
for lock
use-
tools,
Okay.
you know how to
So you know how to disengage stuff. Okay.
You gotta remember
that's a
that a
5e
thieves
thing.
tool set. Well, you gotta remember a thieves tool set won't just be picks and stuff like that. It's gonna be little mirrors, like a doctor's
Yeah,
mirror,
that's
so
true,
that you
that's
can
true.
like peek through
Yeah.
things.
Yeah, I just
Yeah, my internet.
yeah, you're in
pliers
what?
of some sort, probably.
The crap-
Scissors.
File.
Mm-hmm.
So I can aid to give advantage.
A
Possibly-
Yeah,
dildo.
you better roll that again.
Possibly putty.
Sorry, what?
You better roll that again. He's gonna give you advantage because he's also okay. That's
Oh, right.
that's
Thanks,
quite a
Darren.
bit better. Yeah, you're absolutely sure that it something's got this thing like wired from the other side, from the back side of the door. Or charged or whatever.
So let's see if we can't push it or pry it open with that pole of yours there, Turk. I'm assuming it's not metal.
Are you thinking that lightning can't travel through wood?
Thinking it's at least resistant.
Somewhat insulated.
Or at least it's not going to create another circuit.
You like licking your hand and trying to rub your hair back down, Krog?
No, he's just kind of like. I don't know if you've ever had like a whole bunch of mousse or hairspray in your hair, and you go to just kind of poke it, and it just goes down a little.
Yeah, it feels sticky. You just kind of. I don't know.
That's what she said.
You know why you would say that to me? Is that you're like a bald joke or something? What the fuck?
Reminds me of my Motley Crue days. Being a fan.
Yeah. And I'd say you're probably being truthful there, J. Rob.
Yeah. Hairbands.
Did you ever wear eyeliner?
I did.
You still do, don't you?
Anybody who says they didn't, I can almost prove that they're wrong, especially if they played sports.
I have worn eyeliner, yes, in my adult life. We'll leave it.
Hell, I was the lead singer in a band in the hair band days. We didn't do much hair band music, but I did things most
You
of these
look like
hillbillies around. Yeah. There's some pictures of. Never mind. Okay.
I didn't fit in.
I dressed
in
as
the,
Adamant
area
one
I grew up.
one Halloween. I dressed as Adamant, and evidently I was pretty good at it. I didn't even really know who he was. Just a girl I was dating at the time said, "You look like Adamant. You should dress as Adamant." Who's that?
Small and insignificant.
Yeah, pretty much small and insignificant. Got one good song, Goody Two Shoes. Don't drink, don't smoke. What do? You don't drink, don't smoke. Okay, so you guys are like creeping around this room, this door, you can hear it humming.
I'm gonna go get the dwarf body.
With the
I'm
plate
gonna
mail?
throw it up against the door. Yep, I'm gonna throw it up against the door.
Okay. And
Specifically, tossing it so that I'm not making contact. I'm just gonna keep doing it until the damn door runs out of.
well, the dwarf almost like starts to weld himself to the door. It just keeps on shot. You see his body twitching, no head, just arms flopping around and shit. And it goes on and it goes on, and then you hear a couple of spark, 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 and then it just kind of quits. Smells really bad in here now.
I think it's safe. Frog. Think it's safe. Open door.
Krog, try again. He cautiously reaches for the handle, doorknob, whatever it's the case, and you can obviously tell there's a little bit of reluctance as he's going to grab it. He pauses for a second, then takes a deep breath and just grabs it.
Okay. You grab a hold of this door handle. Doesn't seem to do anything to you this time.
Then runes appear. I prepared fire. I prepared explosive runes.
Krog will then open the door if he didn't get shocked.
You guys are going to have to give me just a minute here because I need to look this over real good.
It's a good thing that thing had charges.
But yeah, thinking back, yeah, I did fit in very well. Nobody else dressed kind of like me. But I was-
You fit in. You know why you fit in? Because you were yourself. Everybody else that was normal wasn't fitting in. They were the ones that were standing out. Why? Because they were all copying someone else.
Well, so was I, apparently.
Well, I mean, like, I'd rather copy the unique people rather than copy the sheep.
Good point.
Okay. All right. So, Krog, you say you're pushing the door up?
Yes.
Stop. Push it. Push it real
push it. Get up
Maybe
on
it's
this.
Maybelline?
Maybe it's Maybelline. Maybelline, why can't you be true? Hey, you see, it's a much larger room. Oh, no, you don't walk in.
Aw.
You open the door, and, well, maybe you do walk in, but you only get to about. And when you step into the room, you take 8 points of lightning damage, and the whole floor, it's like
God damn it! Fuck!
coming up through your feet, man.
The floor is lava.
And you're standing there just kind of jerking. Everybody roll initiative. But when you get into this room, let me read the description here of what you see as you step into this room.
Yes!
You wanted to roll low?
I'm back to my groove, man.
Oh, okay.
You step into this room and you see a large. It looks like just a mountain of flesh that's been stitched together. I'm not sure you'd know what a flesh golem was, Krog, but and I'm not sure right now you can really focus on it with your teeth clashing together like they are.
We fought a flesh golem once already.
Yep, you did. You did with the Undertakers. But behind it, most importantly, is this skull with blue, like lightning flames coming out of its head, floating around. And when you walk into the room, it sees you and it electrifies the floor. And the floor is all copper plates, the entire thing. So, did you guys give me an initiative roll? Everybody give me an initiative roll.
Did I get disconnected?
I don't think so. It shows you on the...
Yeah, there's all the initiatives.
I might cause it to crash here in a second because it looks like it's no longer up on my computer.
Yeah, you're gone now.
Okay.
Yep. You must have dropped for a second.
So on a scale of 1 to 10, 1 being petting bunnies and 10 being royally fucked, where does Krog stand right this moment?
You stand on the copper
cheddar
plates
you.
that's royally fucking you through the bottoms of your feet. Yeah, this is like the Hitachi times 10.
Wonderful, wonderful, wonderful invention. That Hitachi is a wonderful, wonderful one.
Nipple clamps? What?
Oh, nipple clamps. Love me some good nipple clamps. Oh, can we talk about the nipple on Twitch? I'm not sure. Can't show it though, can you?
Can't show it. I'm pretty sure there's nothing that you can't really talk about on Twitch as long as it's not racist.
Or pedophilic.
Yeah.
Yeah, those two things would be no-nos in my channel anyway, so.
Yeah.
That and religion. Don't make fun of people's religion or lack
Yeah,
thereof.
it's like, don't be a dick.
Don't be
Rule
a
number
dick.
Can I make fun
Rule
of-
number 1, don't be a dick.
Can I make fun of my own religion?
I don't, you snake dancers, man. Kentucky snake dancers.
Pantheon are basic
I mean,
bitches.
Wicked over there made fun of his own people.
His own
so, I
people.
mean,
What do you mean by his own people?
Oh shit, I'm sorry. I just got that. I am so sorry from earlier. I apologize.
What?
Had no idea.
but, I mean, he didn't really make fun of him, but I mean, he did come right out. He knew it was a joke, so it's all good.
I'm sorry. I had no. I apologize.
Although now he's gonna slap the shit out of you in game. I can just see it happening.
No, that's all good.
Oh, Darren. Good old Darren. Alright. So, Krog is kind of doing the jig out here, but he rolled a really good initiative roll. What are you going to do, Krog? You're at half movement as you try to walk on this floor.
That's a good question. What is Krog going to do?
Died.
Has it been 10 minutes since the previous fight?
No.
Well, first of all, I think he's gonna think to get the hell off the plates.
So you
you
still
need
got
lock
your
up.
you still got your spiritual guardians. Little Fang still has her hunter's mark. She can move around and all that good stuff.
Alrighty. That's what I wanted to check.
Krog's gonna step back through the door off of the plates.
Okay, that's 20 foot of your movement. You're off the plates. You won't take any more. Well, wait a second. You started the round there, though. You know what? I'm not going to give you any more damage. I'm feeling nice, which I should not. I just shocked the hell out of you for Halloween, but I'm not going to, Krog. I like you, buddy. What are you going to do?
Not sure what the hell's going on. He's gonna take the dodge action in his turn.
Well, when you get back out here, you turn around and this flesh golem that seemed lifeless when you walked in, as soon as you stepped on the floor, you saw that flesh golem kind of twitch and start to kind of raise up. And now he's looking right at you.
Come at me, ass butt.
You can hear the whole room humming. You're just going to say, come at me, ass butt.
Yep.
Little Fang, what are you going to do? Basically, you see Krog go through this door. And he takes a couple of steps, and then you see him start jerking around, kind of like some weird dance. And then he comes back, and he was walking almost like some of these undead you've battled. His teeth are clattering together, and then he comes back out in the room, and he turns around and goes, come at me, whatever the fuck he said.
Ass butt.
Ass butt.
Okay, so can I roll an investigation to see if I recognize this? Since it's a undead effect, I'm assuming, would I get advantage on my investigation roll because of my favored enemy?
Give me...
For ranger?
Your favorite enemy is undead?
I have survived, yeah, for my recent level up. I got
Well,
undead.
right now you can't see anything in that room other
Well, I
than...
can also step down to take a look in.
Yeah, you
but I
can
was just
step up to the
asking before I started
door.
moving.
If you stepped up to...
Well, can I just walk to right here, down here one,
you
and then
could
be
do
able to see him?
that. Let's see. Yeah, and you can see... At least you can see him from there.
What,
So...
I can't see the thing behind it either?
Target it for me.
Because I do have sharpshooters, so I'd be able to
Yeah.
hit it.
Yeah, you kind of see it floating around back there. But there's a mountain of flesh between the two of you. I thought flesh golems were large.
They
Yes.
are.
Not
But
sure.
for in terms of
I think they're medium.
tracking or whatever for
Medium construct.
Yeah.
undead and apparitions.
Yep. Okay. So yeah, you kind of see him, see that thing floating around back there.
Sorry,
You
I
do
missed
see
that.
sparks dancing all across this floor out here. And give me that. First of all, give me a perception check.
Okay.
That's good enough. That's actually pretty good. You notice that it looks like this floating skull in the back of the room, like the lightning is either coming off the floor and into the skull, or from the skull to the floor. Now give me that that investigation check to see if, since it's your favorite enemy, the undead.
Okay. Because it can be investigation or survival, but
Whatever your choice is on it, I don't care.
I'll take the survival since I'm better at it, and she's a ranger, and she's kind of a dumb nut.
Yeah, she's a pretty dumb nut tonight.
Listen.
But you can see that this flesh golem was kind of stooped over when you looked in, and the longer you look at it, the more upright and rigid it becomes. And it's looking right at Krog, and now you.
Okay, that's awkward. And so the electricity is going across all of the floor in here?
The whole floor looks like it's lightning. There is no electricity. Electricity hasn't been invented. That's what somebody told me one time in a game. I was like, yeah, whatever. Yeah, sparks everywhere, all across, and the floor is covered in copper. Huge copper
Right.
plates.
Okay, so 20, 20. So if I was, never mind, that wouldn't work. I was thinking about climbing on the wall to get in there, but if it's on the floor, it could also possibly go on the wall.
You don't see any copper plates on the wall.
Yeah, but she wouldn't be able to really shoot.
You wouldn't be able to shoot
with
hanging off the
up
wall,
there.
though.
Yeah, too bad she's not a Arachne character. Okay. She'll just shoot from here, and she'll, bonus action, put her hunter's mark on it. And then she's going to... my brain. I just farted. Like, mentally farted. Sorry, not literally. She'll go ahead and give it a shot. And hit it with this. She'll analyze and ponder how much damage it took, approximately, and then she's going to go ahead and use her Dread Ambusher shot. And this time she's going to try to sharpshooter it, but without advantage. She's going to risk it for the biscuit. Nice.
That's a hit.
Okay. And then she also gets the Dread Ambusher damage on top of that.
And the skull collapses to the floor.
Nice. Did the electricity on the ground stop?
And when it does, the electricity on the ground stops. The golem takes about 2 steps and then ceases
He did
walking.
it during my turn? That's
Yeah, this is
sweet.
just for theatrics. Takes a step forward
tease
and
it,
just kind of goes back into a hunched over, like staring down at his feet, and then just becomes still. And then slowly sinks and falls over to the ground.
And then she'll go racing out there and climb on top of the flesh golem body. And she'll shout to the group, she's like, "That's mine! I call dibs! I call dibs! I call dibs first! It's mine!"
Somebody wants a flashlight.
Did you say fleshlight?
Yes.
Wow.
If Fleshlight would like to sponsor us, hey, we're more than willing to do some business.
Yeah, we'd take a fleshlight
Speak for
sponsor.
yourself. Gosh darn it.
We might not be able to
I
show
want-
pictures or anything, but
I would like a Keebler cookie sponsorship, please. Thanks.
Don't lie. You want a Cheez-It sponsor.
Keebler cookies and
That
cheese.
too.
All right, so you guys are effectively out of combat. I'll unlock token.
Tark farts, picks his nose, never aware we were in combat.
Honestly, the only reason why I hit that thing is because I wanted to be able to run in there and have advantage away from Gazik's light. Otherwise, I would have just hit the flesh golem.
Nope, I loved it.
Mhm.
I'm not complaining at all.
Listen, buddy. I just went with whatever was closest to me when I could have my advantage and invisibility OP-ness. You know? 'Cause that was plus
OP-ness.
30 damage. Yeah.
Yep, she put it in my hand.
Explains the flashlight.
I mean, they don't have flashlights big enough for me, so.
Holy shit.
Wait, we were saying about. Never mind. We were saying I have a really big dong earlier.
A
You
little
do.
trolley.
You got a fucking wheelbarrow to pack that thing around.
Now, what
Yes.
did she say? A trolley? Didn't she say a trolley? Takes a
She
trolley.
said a trolley.
It needs to travel in style so I can pick up the honeys.
It's the size of a goddamn mule. Shit. Size of a goddamn Buick. Good lord.
Size of a boat?
A jackboat.
So you guys walk in
Check
here.
it out.
There's broken glass, shards of broken glass, and other mining equipment again scattered around the room. The skull now lifeless, no flames coming out of it, just laying over here. A big old mountain of flesh from where the flesh golem collapsed. And why am I keep? Okay. I lost Chad over there for a second. And let's see what else. Skull has lightning bolt now.
Then clowns come out of the walls.
Clowns and my coffee. Clowns and my coffee.
Tark looks over at Little Fang and says, take the head.
I don't think it's actually having any substance. Like she's saying as she's jumping up and down on this mound of like loose flesh, slumped, whatever this is.
Feels like worm apple pie.
Alright, I gotta look something up.
Dough. It's like Mrs. Peabody's sandwich dough. And she'll slap Tark with one of the loose arms.
Tark just pulls out a knife and starts carving the neck of this thing.
Mine! You can't just cut up my prey, Tark.
You can keep prey. Headless is better.
What? You can't just lie to me. I'm not Krog.
Not lying. Don't
Get
want
off
to get.
my body.
Don't wish to get ass fucked
What?
in here.
let's just
Darren, is
say
that
it what
true?
it is. Wow.
Darren, is that true? Darren's dead.
Is he dead to you now?
Seems to be a very real fear for him on a regular basis.
Well, I guess we better not tell him about the undead worms and possessed maggots. Just
Undead
pop
worm.
right in there. They just pop right in there, Krog. You're gonna have Krog and Tark. You're just gonna have random worms crawling out of your nose that got in there through your butt.
Butt worms. See, as you guys are in here carrying on this conversation about what you're going to do this thing, and Tark steps forward and starts to cut this thing's head off, and Little Fang's like, hey, wait, you just can't come in here and cut the head off that. That's mine, blah, blah, blah. And, you see the skull rise back up off the, off the floor. And the floor becomes electrified again.
Since I'm standing on the flesh golem, am I getting electrocuted?
You will take a shot at the beginning of your turn. Everybody roll initiative.
You went for the wrong head, Tark, as usual. Oh my lord. Oof.
Tark is pissed.
Yep.
It's like,
Tark, you start
my butt.
to hear this. You guys are arguing, and all of a sudden, everybody's lit up. Tark, you are up front, and my friend, let's see. This should actually be. Take 10 points of lightning damage, Tark. At the beginning of your turn. What would you like to do? Flesh Golem made it to there. And the Flame Skull is there. So, where'd the Flesh Golem go? Oh, yeah, you're standing on top of it.
This little thing's standing on top of it, yeah.
Yeah, we'll do that.
Okay.
Oh, I can't see the skull now for some reason. Since like now that you moved the flesh golem, I can see the flesh golem, but I can't see the damn skull.
Really? Let's see. Let's see if I can do this. Is that
Now I see the skull.
Cool.
Yep.
Yeah, I just hit it and unhit it again. Must have something to do with unhide all.
Tark's gonna run over there, being as the flesh golem is prone with Little Fang on top of it, and he's just in a mindless rage, slobbering, drooling. His eyes have gone white. The veins on his arms and everything have like bulged out. He's gonna attack.
Tark goes into a rage.
Oh, he's gonna attack recklessly. Why the hell not?
That's a hit. Oh. Alright, and Copper is not here. Krog, you will take 9 points of damage.
You want me to do that?
Gotcha. Your turn. Everybody's movement is half, by the way.
Lock tokens.
Yes, locked token. And I have no idea how far you moved to get over there, J-Rob, but I think, well, you were standing right here, so that's only 15 feet. That's good.
Yeah, I looked at it. I thought I was like one down from her, so
It
it
doesn't
was still
matter.
20 feet.
Yep, you're cool. All right, Krog.
Krog's gonna take the dash action.
Okay. You make
Actually,
it
can
up.
I go the 5 more feet to get to the back of them?
So you got a 40-foot movement speed?
Oh wait, no, that's not right then. Let's
Because
reset
that would be 70 to there. 70 feet.
Yeah. So let's go there instead. That should be the total 30. And can't really do anything.
You need some ranged weapons. Oh,
Yes, I do.
Oh. Let's see. Let's just see what Transient does here. So you guys see this like 15-foot radius of light emitting from this skull. You know, this is kind of silly, but Okay.
Oh, and I had
Dash,
hand
yeah.
axes, but they got melted
Your hand axes got, yeah, melted by the
in the
ooze.
acid.
She does
That's what
nothing
it was.
but moves this direction. Nah, she's gonna stay right where she's at. She just continues to send lightning down into the floor. She uses her, well, it says right here, on each of her turns, Trinzy uses her action to electrify the copper-plated floor with her lightning rays. So she does not attack you. Very strange. Darren.
I will run 10 feet in this direction and then make a vertical jump after I take my damage.
Alright, you take 10 points of lightning damage. You move a total of 20 of your speed movement to there.
Yep, and then I will leap into the air.
Okay.
Which gives me 7 feet vertical. And hit the button on my immovable rod for my free action.
Okay.
Blocking myself 7 feet off the ground. And then I will shoot the skull.
Alright, it doesn't say anything about not being able to jump off of this floor, but so you jump up in the air with your immovable rod, and
With
you.
my strength 7 feet off the ground now.
Alright, so you're hanging there. What are you gonna do?
Shoot it.
I'm gonna say that takes your action to get up there and hang by this rod.
To jump as part of my movement?
To
Yeah,
jump
I
and
can
to actually activate the rod, and to, first of all, you know, you're hanging from this rod by your hands. I don't know how you're going to shoot it unless you climb up
No,
onto it. And
his
sit.
backpack.
Huh?
He's in a
It's
harness.
built onto my backpack. I literally just have to tap the button on the back. That's it.
We've had this discussion.
And
before.
he's going to hang from this thing.
Yeah, it's tucked into my bag. It just stopped me from.
All right, you crafty fucker. Go for it. Shoot away. Tired of listening to the electricity anyway.
I'm not even hearing it.
What?
I wasn't hearing the electricity.
I do.
So it doesn't actually hit the button. So yeah, it'll stop me from moving. In which case, yeah, I'll just move over here and shoot his skull instead.
You're going to do what now?
Instead of doing that, then I'll just move over here and shoot the skull.
So are you...
I'll still be on the ground.
You're still on the ground. Okay. Still on the ground. That's a hit. Alright, Trinzia. Okay. So you stick her with crossbow bolt. Spins the skull around in a circle, hanging in the middle of the air. Sparks flying everywhere.
And then I will aid Krog. And I'll aid Krog.
Hmm?
I give you advantage on your.
Oh, okay.
Alright, the flesh golem begins to stand up. And with Littlefinger right in front of him. Let's see what does it say that he does? Okay, so he doesn't do that yet. Okay, he doesn't do that yet. Okay, he's just gonna slam you. He brings both of his hands up, one kind of like over his shoulders and down on top of you, little.
Hey, Darren,
Oh.
you applied a advantage attack to
Yeah, I
Trinzia.
know. But it wasn't actually attacking, it's just electrifying the floor, so I didn't pick it.
Trinzy doesn't attack us.
Yeah.
You
I was just like,
succeed. Little thing,
She's
you
my bitch.
you succeed. You succeed on your saving throw for your hunter's mark. You do not lose concentration on that. He brings the other hand over the shoulder and down, and slams you again. Oh, heavy damage, but you succeed. So he's like trying to pound your head down between your shoulders. And what are you going to do about that, little thing? First of all, you're going to take 8 points of damage. Okay. This electricity, this lightning, I started to say electricity. This lightning is just jarring you, whatever the fuck it is. Kind of move out of the way. So I'll move
She's
him
gonna
back
step
here.
to the side, and she still has her hunter's mark on Trenzia. So she's going to shoot it.
I'm going to shoot it.
Ja.
Pew pew.
Oh, I didn't have it on her. Whoops.
That hit.
Yeah.
And she falls to the ground, and the floor is no longer electrified. and the skull is laying at your feet, Tark. This arrow hits it and just kind of blows it into pieces, and there's pieces of it laying on the floor.
And is the flesh golem down too?
The flesh golem is kind of turns and looks at you, and you see it slowly start to sink again, and then pretty soon it drops to its knees and lays down on the floor.
Okay, well, the Ilfang is going to start hacking it up.
And it stinks. This thing stinks.
Yeah, she's like taking it apart at its seams with her short sword and just kind of like spreads it out all over the floor.
Yeah.
Tark looks on approvingly. And
I still stand by my statement that one is the problem. It's like, you better make sure it's nothing but dust. Nothing but dust.
and Tark is going to spend the next few minutes stomping the skull into powder, or attempting to at least.
And when we're done with that, Littlefang wants to heal up the party using her healing spirit.
So you're gonna put a little healing spirit out there on the floor and let people walk back and forth through the healing spirit. Huh?
Yeah, we're gonna just run like a little merry-go-round. Which will make me drop my hunter's mark as well. So let me finish targeting everybody. Da, 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 da. Glom didn't get hit yet, but so fuck her. One,
Yeah, Krog. Fuck her.
3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Grog feel much better.
Yeah.
Thank you, little tooth.
You're welcome. You're very welcome.
I just noticed that.
Huh?
I'm sorry. Go ahead, little thing. I'll make an announcement here in a little bit.
Littlefang is gonna put the now seamed up flesh golem, and she's gonna make sure to pin it up on the wall before she leaves.
So you're doing what with the flesh guy? Now, think about this. This is about 300 pounds of meat. What are you gonna
But
do
she
with
already took it apart at the seams. She opened up all its seams.
Right.
She cut it open. So now it's just all this nice flesh.
Big chunks of flesh.
Rotting flesh.
20, 30 pound
And she's
chunks
putting
of flesh.
it up on the wall and pinning it up onto the wall.
Give me a percentile, a D100 little thing.
Okay. Sub. I'm just kidding. Die or hard. I apologize.
Wow. Oh. Wow, it said 82 on my screen, but it rolled a 20. Anatomically, he's correct, but he's just not that big.
Like, what happened to him? Where did... What?
His name's
grower, not
Stubby.
shower.
Always a disappointment in real life.
Basically, Littlefang is learning firsthand to not let guys talk her up on their specs. She's never gonna trust some other person's numbers again. That's all I have to say.
Tark, you hacking away and crushing this skull into powder?
Attempting to do so, yes.
Okay. I'm gonna pull them both out of the combat tracker.
I'm not even gonna ask.
What?
I've started to ask you something, and no, Tark wouldn't know what the fuck that was anyway, so I'm not even gonna. Carry on, DM. Carry on.
Okay, give me just a moment.
By the way, for any of those out there in the stream who are new or just getting into Dungeons and Dragons, playing a really stupid barbarian, super easy. Super easy.
Especially when you play one in real life.
Exactly. So, any of you out there a little skittish, give it a try. Half orc, barbarian, rage. It's the way to go.
Okay. So you've crushed the skull into little chunks and powder and all that stuff. Littlefang has cut this flesh golem apart and pinned it to the wall. Is that what you said you were doing? Hanging chunks of it on the wall?
Yeah, just making art.
All right.
See, barbarians can't spell either.
So let's go back to what is in this room. Nothing. Shards of glass and that's it. Not really anything interesting in here other than a shockingly good time.
But you okay, Darren?
Still just the after effects
Mm,
of your.
Kron understands.
Gazik, you notice a kind of a tunneled out section here. Probably why all this mining equipment's laying around, maybe.
Okay, I guess we're going that way.
You can go that way with your wench if you wish. Nope.
Well, he just walks right on out in the room. But before you do, I probably ought to read the description of this room. At least to myself.
Tark looks back to see if that dust is coming back to life as we enter this dugout.
Nope, doesn't seem to be yet. So you see a long hallway. Darren, you can see much farther down that hallway. That is not where that's supposed to be. That's weird. Okay, yeah, I found a couple of things in this encounter that need to be fixed. Okay. So in
Map
here,
update.
do what?
Map update. Update the map.
Yep. Thank you, Benno. Let me move people right over here. All right. Thanks, Lon. Keep me on my toes. So in this room, you see overturned mine carts, discarded mining equipment scattered around the room. In the north, Darren, you can see it with your dark vision beyond the edge of the light. Gazik can't quite make this out yet. But you see what looks to be a altar in this north alcove of this room. And really? Okay. So you can see quite a ways down that southern hall as well. Got
Got a
100,
little
so you
bit
should be able to
120 feet.
see. Looks like a shaft off in that direction.
I'll wander up to check out this altar.
And then that's how far south you could have seen. So you get a little closer to the altar, and it looks to be covered with small, dirty handprints. The altar is about 3 foot tall, huge tapered block of dark red stone. And it's engraved with something all over it. Let me check what your languages are. Yep. You've seen them before. You know it's Dwarvish by the look of the runes, but you can't read it. But yeah, you can see these like these dirty, I don't know, like greasy hands or something that's touched this altar all over the place.
I'll give it a touch.
Touchy, touchy.
So you touch the altar.
Yeah, I kind of lean on it for a second.
Okay. You just kind of lean on it.
I'm back on the training group. I seem to be going anywhere.
So did I
Dead
open that
end.
up? There we go. There we go. Open all that up. Yeah, Tark, that was meant for you, since we were discussing the fact that you can speak Dwarvish, but you've opted to not be able to read and write, so.
It's cool.
Okay, so yeah, that's what you guys see. That does not. Why, Gazik has walked all the way down to you. What the fuck? Gazik, you come into this room. And bisecting this room right across is an 8-foot high, 2-foot thick wall of hobgoblin skeletons in rusty armor. Looks to be about a 2-foot gap between the top of the wall and the ceiling. But you'd have to be a pretty small creature to actually climb through the bones to get to the other side.
Hey, Glom, you know
Tark
anything
smash.
about this?
Tark walks over to smash.
Waiting for the wall to grab him.
Okay, hang on a second. Well, where the fuck? Okay. All right, I'm sorry. What was that now? Tark walked in here. He's got 60 foot of dark vision. So I'll open that up completely.
Yeah, Krog's gonna turn to Glom and ask her what she knows about this.
Oh, I don't know, dearie. I never come this direction. There's creepies around here. Matter of fact, make sure you protect me, would ya? Big
Of
strong,
course.
big strong guy like you. Oh.
Shut up, Tark.
Tark
Little
just
thing
rolls his
driving in
eyes.
the background.
Do what, little thing?
Little thing will dry heave in the background.
Retching. Yes, that's about as far as you guys can go. You can try to climb over it, or you can try to tear it down.
Tark will look back at Gazik as if to make sure it's okay to tear it down.
Smash it.
Tark will try to smash it.
All right. So with what? One of your axes?
Yes, sir. Just make an attack roll.
You start bashing. No, you don't even have to do that. You just start bashing
Okay.
it, and bones start flying everywhere, clatter and clash to the ground. That's the wrong button. Okay. All right. So eventually, you whack at it 3 or 4 times, and the wall just kind of crumbles. Big hole collapses. Right in the middle. Right about there.
Krog will walk up to it and start kind of walking through it. I'm assuming it's not very easy to climb over all these skulls.
Let's see here. I need stop.
You need stop.
I need everybody to stop right there a second. So you make your way through this, climb over all these bones and shit, and you can now see a couple of different directions here. And then you can see a little bit of this direction. But most importantly, you need to roll me an initiative roll.
Yes! That's 2 tonight, right there. Hell yeah.
And another 20.
And let's see here. Take care of some window creep.
Oh, I just saw the session name.
Always Halloween in Undermountain.
Yeah, playing with your balls over there, Krog.
So, when you step up and through this wall, and Gazik's right behind you, and Tark kind of follows you guys up, you can see to the 4 creatures that are coming at you. And the first one, by the way, have you guys ever seen one of
Yeah, there's one in Lost Mines of Fandelver.
Yes.
They're creepy little fucks.
Yeah,
They
and they're
are
looking
quite
right at you. There's some Halloweenies for you. And they come kind of slinking across the floor, and this one moves up to here, and with 3 targets, starting with Tark, Gazik, and Krog, will be Gazik.
Oh, hang on. My computer's doing something funny.
Uh-oh. Yep, it's trying to save your ass is what it's doing.
That's called
Well, it's trying
foreplay,
to
my
do-
friend.
It's trying to do an update of some sort. There we go.
Okay, that's not foreplay.
And they're bum rushing us, or they're just.
They're just moving towards you. They're just slinking towards you. And, yeah, you know, I need to do something here because I don't know if he is. Yep. He is within that. So, this thing looks at you and makes eye contact with you, Gazik. And you succeed on your saving throw, which you take nothing from that. Krog, Pimp King.
Well, I see these fuckers coming up, so I'm gonna run up to them.
You never see nothing like it, but they don't look friendly.
No, they don't. You're ugly. I'm gonna smush you.
It's gonna smooch you.
Smush. Okay, that's 1 attack. I still had aid.
Roll it again then. It should have taken it off of you after that roll.
Oh, okay.
It's the only thing you can do. That's it. I am so used to now with you know, with Sirenscape, how the hit comes first, you know,
Right.
for the roll, that when somebody's not using Sirenscape on their table, I'm like, I can't see anything. And you miss with the second attack.
Then I'm going to use Shield Mastery, try to bash it. Or
And
damn
you
it!
miss. And he goes,
You useless, Krog.
Shut up, Tark. You're slow as fuck.
You shut up, Tark.
Tark's gonna go smoke his pipe.
That sounds good. That sounds, yeah. Anyway, okay. And Nothic 16, which are you? Which is Nothic 16? There he is. He moves down here. And he still has 3 targets that are in. Oh, let's see. Not Gazik. He's got Tark. He's got Krog. Tark and Krog. Krog, 1, 2, 3. Okay. Number 16 fixes his big eye on you.
I avert my gaze.
Mm,
I know, wrong creature.
yeah, wrong. Yeah, it doesn't matter. You should be okay with this, though. Yes, you succeed. So nothing happens to you. Little Fang, other than you see this big eye in the middle of his head just kind of lights up and looks at you and kind of freak out for a second.
Looking at me?
No, at Krog. You kind of freak out for a second. You kind of shake it off. You can feel the hair stand up on your neck, but
But I'm not even
Not you.
in visual. Oh.
okay. You're not even sure what's going on yet. You heard Tark bashing on these bones. That's about it.
Yeah, I heard Tark,
Bashing his bones.
Frog touch things.
Touching his what?
I was touching myself.
I think you are, Bunny. I think you're cutting out.
When aren't you touching yourself, J-Rob?
When I'm asleep.
And I touch myself. Yeah, I don't know. I got green bars on mine. Do I need to move the server? Do we lose Little Fang?
Uncertain.
I'm trying to get my audio under control. One sec.
She keeps, or all the audio for her keeps cutting in and out.
Say something again?
Hello? Something again?
Hello? Hello?
Test.
I'm still. Could we swap where the server is hosted?
Yeah, I can do that. I'm pretty
You
sure.
always try to disconnect and reconnect from
That's
the
not
voice
gonna
channel.
really do anything. I mean, I could try restarting Discord completely, but
Well, sometimes just disconnecting from the voice chat and rejoining fixes it for whatever reason.
it is never in my life fixed itself from that.
It sometimes does, not always.
All right. Well,
So argumentative.
I just moved it to U.S. Central.
Yeah, thanks. Now I can actually hear chaos.
Okay.
Great.
Cool. There's a server. Discord servers. Great.
Yeah. Okay. She's going to go to about here.
Oh, that's a freaky clown costume that kid's wearing. I don't like that freaky clown costume.
That's it, isn't it?
Yeah. That's really good too.
Alright, so she's going to focus on let's go with the first one. Let's be ambitious. Let's be aggressive. Be aggressive. Okay. Sorry, that was all I have. She is going to bonus action and recast Hunter's Mark on herself. Whoops, I almost clicked Healing Spirit again. And then she's going to go ahead and yeah, she's gonna attack with no bonuses or no add-on thingies. Did it? And then for her next attack, she's going to go ahead and try sharpshootering it. Oof.
Miss.
And
That great big
then
old bullseye on the
she's-
middle of its head, and you can't hit that.
Listen, sir.
Listen, sir, you are a bastard.
I didn't say that. You said that.
Yeah.
But I just agree. And she's gonna try sharpshooting it one more time.
Oh.
Unlucky.
Yep.
And that's that.
That's that. Uh-oh. You're shoot her down, shoot 'em up, girl. Failed to connect. Nothing 9. Who is way back? moves forward, and you know what? He's not going to use. He's closed within melee distance here. He's going to take his claws at your crop. And that hit does minimal damage. But that's not enough. He does it again. And misses.
Yeah, those shouldn't have been at disadvantage. Dodge was never removed before for some reason.
What?
I had dodge on from before.
Oh, did you?
That's what's with those disadvantage
Oh, I thought he
attacks.
was rolling at advantage for some reason. And I just thought it was part of his
No,
stats.
that's disadvantage.
Well, I gotta roll. Well, the first one's gonna hit anyway. The second one, I'll re-roll it. Nothic 9. Where is my little Kroggy Poo? There he is. Oh, you already removed it?
Yeah. It was
Okay.
something that I placed.
Let me move him back here. One more claw attack at you. And oh, it hits. Which they don't do much, but what is sweet little Glom gonna do back here? Oh, sweet little Glom.
Wait, that's weird. That's where I wanted to move.
Okay.
And she has no ranged attacks either, which kind of sucks.
You need to equip your babes, man. Give them the protection they need to do their job.
She's just going to take the dodge action.
So a condom?
Keep your ass alive.
He is the pimp kid. Alright, so she takes a dodge action.
And that completes her turn.
Gazik!
You don't seem to be. I think we're just gonna toll the dead.
Yeah, Lon,
Nothic
that's
12,
the
what we're gonna.
the gibbering mouther battle, which this is kind of the same thing. But it's tolling the dead, and they fail.
But he's not injured, correct?
Which one? You did that
12.
to 12, and 12 is yes, he is injured.
He's the one right in front of Krog.
I just couldn't tell because
Injured a
it's
little
two
bit
different.
Right.
Yeah, it's two different dice types.
Yeah, Toll the Dead does a D12 if they're already injured.
Yep.
D8 if they're not.
Guess just gonna sit there and clap his hands.
Yay! I got mail! Yay! Okay, so we come to Darren Grove, who moves forward into the line of fire.
Pew.
And
What
pew,
about
pew.
Darren would learn by now?
I will save you. Oh, and he rocks the nothing. What are you conniving, Darren? I know you're conniving something.
I'm gonna go ahead and give Tark advantage. Nothing.
Giving Tark advantage. Alright, Nothic number 4. This great big old one-eyed fucker is... Oh, that kind of sounded a little
Purple
racy. didn't
people
it?
eater.
It was a one-eyed, one-horse-flying purple people eater. Does he go beyond? Does his buddy's got Krog? Let's see. He needs to give me this. Oh, it rolled twice. I don't know. Okay, either way. He is going to step around.
Darren, you did it again.
And he's heading right to Glom. Get old one eye. Here's a one eye for you, Glom. Now, why?
She was dodging.
Did she take the dodge action?
Yeah.
Okay, well that makes sense then. All right. And another claw. And this time hits. Thank God for the dodge action. Oh shit! What the hell, did she only have one hit point, or what's the deal?
Not sure.
Tark laughs hysterically.
That's not right.
She shouldn't be dead.
No, she shouldn't be dead. She's got, you know what, I'm gonna fix her stat block.
I've been poisoning her this entire time.
Yeah.
Sorry.
Tark's laser beam eyes have been whittling down her HP the entire.
Well, let's see, she is not unconscious.
I had a player do that in the D&D game. Slowly poison another player. I had to keep track of their max HP outside of... So like, when they finally fell, I was like, yeah, well... Guess what? Your max HP is this currently.
What do you mean I'm dead? He just hit me for 5 hit points.
It was like 12, but yeah. Yeah.
Because
The guy had been keeping track of his HP the entire...
I had like 3 of the other characters addicted to drugs there in that one campaign.
What, serious?
Yeah,
Well, I think there's 2 or 3 in this campaign that are...
addictive, like substances or whatever. It's either Book of Vile Darkness, one of them in there that you can buy on the black market.
Yep, Book of Vile Darkness has a lot of...
Yeah, so I just bought a whole bunch, and then while we were out at sea, I got them all addicted.
Hey, you thirsty? Here, try this.
That doesn't make any sense because she should have had 7 hit points. Those are temps that I put in there. Why did I put that in there? Max is 7. There.
No.
Okay.
7 is average. 7 is average.
Nope.
12 would be
For
max.
Glom,
Yeah.
she is technically a PC. So her first level maximum for a rogue is 7 hit points. Her maximum should be 7. So I'm just gonna treat her a little different.
Yeah, I was just meaning that her thing says 2d6, but we'll go by you.
Yeah, I'm gonna treat her a little different because she likes a good spanking. Okay, so she took a little damage, and this guy rolls on. I need everybody to give me a perception. Well, not everybody. I need Little Fang, Darren, Little Fang, and Darren to give me perception checks at disadvantage, please. Roll it again, Little Fang. Okay.
You should have started off with the disadvantage part, man.
Yeah, I know. Darren, same thing. Okay. Alright. Tark. This thing just came through and whipped your brother's girlfriend's... smacked her face.
Tark is gonna walk to the north and smoke his pipe. I'm kidding.
No, he ain't.
Oh, I wanted to see it.
Tark's gonna go up just behind Krog. And he's gonna attack nothing. And I already have advantage, I believe, from Darren.
Yeah, you should automatically do it.
Yeah, you're not recklessly attacking anymore, though. I don't think.
Right. Wait, yeah, I need to take that off.
I got you.
Alright, cool.
You're still raging, though, because it's only been... I guess. How long has it been?
That's up to you.
How long does rage last?
A minute, I think.
You're not raging anymore either.
Nope.
Okay. So you hit at advantage with a 19. You still would have had advantage with Darren. So that's a hit. Oh.
Now, do I have advantage with the second attack as well?
I don't think so. I don't know. Darren?
Not because of 8. It's one attack.
It's
roll.
one attack. Oh, that's fine. That's fine. Second attack coming up.
That's a miss.
Ooh.
So you get your axe, your battle axe. You hit him one time. He staggers backwards. You try to hit him again, but he's gotten out of your reach. He's just beyond your.
Now who useless Tark?
Fuck you, bitch.
Oh.
I'll go smoke. And Tark will remain where he's at.
All right, Darren.
New round.
Stop looking at her butt, Londell says.
I'm gonna go ahead and shoot Nothic 9 again.
Nothic 9.
See if we can't put an end to him.
Well, you hit.
Hey, Martok's in the stream.
What? No way.
Mark? Yeah.
Well, you
He
put
might have
9
done
down.
a little bit of work,
How you doing, Martok? You're up awful late.
though. Back myself against this wall.
So Darren pops off a shot, hits him right in the throat, and he crumples to the ground, and then he kind of jukes over here. And you're doing what now? Are you looking around this corner or what?
Yeah, I'll peek around the corner. One section.
I thought that's what you said, but maybe not.
Not sure. I was just more just getting out of the way or
Okay,
something
so
like that.
basically you see a long hallway that direction.
Go ahead and give Tark assistance again, and then in turn. I'm also going to use my free action to get one of my grenades out.
Okay, you start fishing a grenade out. You give Tark, did you say, some encouraging words?
Yep.
Alright. So Tark, your cheerleader, Darren, says, hang in there, you can have a smoke in a minute. Alright, little Fang. Holy shit, 3:15 a.m. You gotta go to work? Or are you off tomorrow?
Okay. Bonus action, move Hunter's Mark over to Nothic number 4 while taking a step this way.
Hairball?
Sorry, Mahachi went down the wrong pipe. Okay.
Sounded like a hairball to me.
You say sausage? Went down to, what'd you say?
I don't eat pigs.
You don't eat pigs?
Second attack.
I didn't know you were Jewish, little Fang.
I'm not.
Or could be Muslim, I guess.
I think she's just
Also not.
anti-pork.
No.
Just don't dig no swine, that's all.
She don't dig no swine. Oh, Martok's got the day off tomorrow.
There we go. And that is the end of my turn.
Alright, little Fang, as you start moving around, you kind of look back over your shoulder, and you can see coming from the north, this thing that looks like
No. Is it Jon Snow? Oh.
Jon Snow. No. This thing looks like this, and it's creeping down. Let me check his movement. Oh fuck, no, he's not that far. He's back here. It's creeping down the hallway at you, kind of sliming along. It's got all these mouths on it. Yeah.
She's like, no, sweet cat god. She runs this way. And then,
Sweet
here.
cat god. Oh, the cat god doesn't allow no eat no pig.
Sorry, yeah, there. Thank you. Yeah, she's just like, it has mouths. Does she recognize what it was?
Probably not.
Is it an apparition?
I believe it
'Cause
is.
I can't recall. Okay, then she
I
gets
thought it was a monstrosity.
survival
It is.
or what? I don't know. I'm just asking.
It is an aberration. As are these Nothics.
Yeah. Okay. Can I do a survival roll on that mouth-breathing son of a gun?
Certainly. Why do you got
To see.
aberrations as a favorite enemy too?
Yeah, that was my first. That
No
was my
shit.
first one, yeah.
Okay.
Because remember, I was in her backstory. She was really into heroic stories about people fighting like
Right.
horrors and stuff like that. So that's why
Yeah,
she got
fighting
into it.
whores and things.
Yeah, and that's why she wanted to ended up going to the deep road or the Underdark.
I love a good horror fight.
Yeah.
I've been fighting a whore all night and haven't hit her yet. She dodges every punch.
Oh, you're not funny. that was clever. Not funny. It was clever though.
So you gave me a survival check. You know what? It's better than a 10. So I'll say that you're pretty sure this thing's called a gibbering mouther.
You guys, a gibbering mouther is coming down here. It's gonna lick my fur.
Oh fuck.
I want to give Bunny a point of inspiration for that.
Woo!
There you go,
Okay,
buddy.
put it on.
Yeah, she needed it too.
Yeah.
All right. So he does that, and 15 feet of it. So no, these are stupid monsters. Nothic 12 though. Nothic 12 is not a stupid monster. And Krog the Pimp King is right in front of him. And the first thing he does is you see the light start to glow in his eye. And nothing happens. I want to make sure it's not a
That
bonus.
tickle.
The hair stands up on your neck, but you kind of shake it off again. Let's see. Yeah, he used his action for that. He's done. You're rolling good tonight, Krog. Tark!
Except when it counts.
Well, that counted right there. I'll tell you. You'd have been a world of hurt if it hadn't been. I'd have made sure of.
No, it couldn't have been as bad as getting mind sucked.
You still pissing and moaning about that?
No. Just saying
Tark's-
it can't be as bad as that.
Tark's gonna move over there. Tark's gonna fucking rage.
Time to get it on like Donkey Kong, huh?
That's right, baby. Tark's gonna recklessly attack because he's just a bitch and all. Oh! God
Wow,
damn!
20 dropped to 20. Does that mean he does quadruple damage?
You know what? First of all, you didn't have to flank him. You already had advantage anyway. And you rolled 2 20s. Yeah, fuck. Roll your damage
I already did.
on your
Oh,
second
the
attack.
second attack.
That's what I thought.
I flanked so that Krog would get
Yeah.
advantage.
Oh well.
Well, the light goes out of this thing's big old fucking eye, and this one-eyed monster just kind of crumples to the ground.
It
As-
shrivels.
Tell us what you do here, Tark. What's this look like?
Well, as this thing's eyes glowing, I do a little sneaky peek around Krog and I make my way behind it. And as it's standing there, still staring at Krog, I cleave its fucking eyeball in half with my battle axe.
Yeah, this thing's looking at you in the eye, Ben, and all of a sudden this battle axe splits the top of its head, and its eye just blows gush all over you. You're covered in
Yummy.
eye goo, man. Eye goo. Anything else, Tark? Slayer
That-
of the one-eyed monster.
don't finish that sentence.
He's a one-eyed gobbler.
Dark's gonna go all the way back over there. And DM, would you be so kind as to let me bonus action smoke my pipe?
You sure? You just kind of walk back over here and pull your pipe out. And you start to light that sumbitch.
I'm in full rage mode, and
The monster coming.
as I pass by, I say, "Finish that one, bitch."
As you pass by Glom.
Krog, actually.
Oh, Krog.
Krog's not paying any attention
He
to
called
him.
you a bitch again. Oh, and with Glom here in front, he's got to do this, and he hit.
Now she's dead.
Now she's dead.
Or dying anyway.
Dying. Glom is dying. And let's see, he's got a plethora of targets here. And that would be 1, 2, 3, 4, all the way to the south over here. Who is this little thing? Oh! Little thing. He comes running straight at you. With a claw. Oh no! With a claw. Oh!
Wait, didn't that one just attack Glom?
Yeah. With one
That didn't
claw.
make it oh, it has multiple attacks, I guess.
And it does. It has multi-attack. Thank you very much.
This
And
little
yeah,
bitch.
and this thing just takes its claw and rakes it right down the front of your face, and
like,
you lose all concentration. I mean, you kind of pull back away from it, and for a second you can't find that mental target that you keep your hunter's mark.
It's okay, she's a ranger. They don't really have concentration.
She's a ranger. Well, that's what failed, wasn't it?
Yeah, they chase squirrels.
Yeah, yeah. Okay, good point. I like that. Let's see. All these targets down, 1, 2. I'm gonna say the natural target would be Krog in this case. And this thing runs forward, and we're gonna try the rotting gaze one more time. Its eye lights up as it's moving towards you. Oh, and what the fuck? Constitution
what's
save. Yep. Okay. And Glom, roll me a.
D20.
Yeah, let me. Let's see. Well, let's say. Yeah, roll a d20.
Oh, she's down? I should have attacked her on my way by.
And that's one failed saving. Death save. I'm sorry. All right, Krog.
Die.
And that's a hit. Krog's getting kind of deadly here.
Attack number 2.
So you bring a longsword around, you slash into this thing once, take a big chunk out of it, it screams. You slash into it a second time. Another big chunk, it starts flailing its arms around. Anything else, sir?
Shield bash.
Shield bash. And you hit. What are you gonna do? Knock it backwards or knock it to the ground?
Knock it prone.
Knock it prone. Okay.
So as
Oops,
I stated
Added
earlier,
the wrong one to it. Added a cloak.
What was that?
so I put it
Enlighten me.
in chat earlier. I made a mistake. It's not just an attack. If you're doing a shove attack, it's opposed athletics or athletics versus acrobatics. It's an opposed roll.
So they do have a save then.
It's opposing strength, isn't it?
Opposing strength?
Opposing strength or
All right.
strength. It's athletics versus athletics or athletics versus acrobatics.
Now,
That's what I used when I
Benno,
DM.
you said you looked up something and that you said this feat, there was no save. You
thought
either
it-
hit or miss. So if you can find something that says different, you know, we'll definitely take it into consideration. I gave it
I
to
mean,
you last time.
I'm
I'm not
fine.
gonna. You're
Yeah.
okay with that? Okay. So,
Yeah, I'm okay with doing the athletics thing.
all right.
But you
So,
need to remove the cloak of protection from Gothic 16. It was a misclick.
cloak of protection. Why? I think that
What? Whoa.
we should give Nothic 16 the cloak of protection. Don't you think?
No,
Why not?
because it was an accident that I even applied it.
Well, you know, you can't blame me for trying. So that would be a strength check, opposed strength check against your attack roll, which was a where was it?
13 was the attack roll.
Was an 8. Shield is was an 18.
Yeah, 18.
Yeah, pretty much. He's on the ground. Got his knees hiked back up over his ears. Which one was he? What number? What number? 16. Okay, you already put prone on him. Good. I should do that. I should have you guys put the effects on him so I don't have to worry about that shit. Okay, so he is down. He is prone.
Then I'm going to run up behind the other Nothic to give Little Fang advantage.
Alright. Gazik.
Oh, choices. Gazik's gonna step over here and he's going to spare the dying on Glom.
Very good. I will take unconscious off of Glom.
No, stabilize.
Yeah. What the hell did I just do? What the
Kill her?
total fucking hell?
What did you do?
Yeah, I think I removed her from the tracker.
You
Didn't
killed
I?
her.
Yes, I did.
Death to all goblins!
Alright, so I'll put her
And
back.
death to their goblin.
And
And then
the
I would like to
tracker.
drag Glom back here for the rest of my thing to be done.
And okay, so now that gives her 9 hit points. She actually had 9 hit points after I updated her stat block. So we will give her 0 hit points.
Cool. We can one-shot her if she betrays us.
And so would you please, Gazik, mark her unconscious and stable,
Stable.
please. Okay. And then you move away, and I need to put her back on. I think she was there.
I got it, Kazik. Or not.
Holy shit!
Just so you know, she's stable.
Alright, you fucker. She's stable,
Stabilized.
stable. Stable, and the label. You guys are probably too young to remember the Libby's commercials.
I remember
Libby's on your table. You will like it on the label.
Okay, that does ring a bell, but I think I may have been very
It rings a bell, Gazik.
young.
Give him some Toll the Dead, man.
Toll that.
I wanted to drag Glom with me, if possible.
Okay, so you grab a hold of Glom and you drag her over here.
And then
Alright.
that's my turn.
That's your turn. Very well done. And this guy has a terrible fucking speed. He is going to use a dash action and move 20 feet.
It's coming.
Ooh, okay, alright.
Gazik
I can
again. As a matter of fact, Gazik, I'll every time you guys take your turn now, give me a perception roll to see if you guys can spot this thing coming up. And I know Little Fang hollered at you, so the DC's an 8.
DM, can I
man.
test something real quick with my initiative roll?
Can you what?
Can I test something real quick with my initiative roll to see if my Stone of Good Luck is working?
Yeah,
on it
your
real quick?
initiative is currently 13. So roll test.
Okay. Okay, yeah, it's working because it gave me a +1 on my.
Guess what? Your initiative is
plus
13.
six. Yeah, I'm talented. What can
Cool.
I say?
You had to hit one number and you did it. Okay. So did you roll Gazik? Shit, it'll take him an hour to get to you anyway. Doesn't fucking matter, I guess. What the fuck? Oh, I've seen that movie. What is that? Is that Alien?
That's from Stranger Things.
Stranger Things. I knew I'd seen that somewhere.
That works though.
Yeah, that works.
Yeah,
better.
it does.
That's what's coming up the hall at you. All right, Gazik, anything else? I'd say not. He's probably already doing honeydews again. What are they doing? Remodeling, Darren? Is he remodeling the painting or something like that?
So I'm not entirely positive.
I'll pass his turn.
Parents are probably.
Alright, Mr. Number 4 is going to make a special wonton soup for one of 3 people.
Oh fuck, my goblin buddy's back. He's dead. I'm killing him for sure.
Got 1, 2 Krog, 3, 4 Little Fang, 5, 6 Darren, 3, 4 Little Fang. What shall we do?
No touch, no touch, no touch.
Okay, it won't touch you. It's just gonna look at you, and its eye begins to light.
No, I'd rather have the touch.
And guess what? The hair stands up all over your back. And you just kind of shake it off. Glom does nothing. Alright. Fanger Danger.
Okay. She uses her free hand, since you can still hold a two-handed weapon with one hand, you just can't attack with it. She's gonna use her free hand to attack this Nothic. That she already has a. Well, now I lost my train of. Gosh darn it, Tark.
Yeah.
That she already has a hunter sword on.
Free hand, gonna attack.
Yeah, she's gonna try clawing it right over its eye.
Can you buy it dinner first?
No.
Claws to the eye. Oh, it starts blinking its eye. Liquid starts to run down its face out of its eye.
Oh my gosh, I forgot to put the freaking.
You forgot to put the funk on it. Well, your hunter's mark, you would have had to cast it again. But
No, I know, but I meant like I said, I at the when I started my turn, I said I was gonna do my hunter's mark, which would be 5.
5 more damage to Nothic number who? Number 4.
Number 4. Is he still alive?
Number 5, alive.
All right, he is still
He's
alive. Yeah, and it's like wiping at its face and stuff, trying to get this. You scratched it in the eyes.
She goes again.
Yes, Goblet is me. No touchy touchy, Londell says. No touchy touchy.
She's like, get away from me! Scratch, scratch, scratch.
Scratch it.
Yeah. Exactly.
All right, so you did a little bit more clawing. Very good. Anything else?
No. Oh, and she's also yelling, the mouther, it's coming, it's coming. She's like freaking out and having like a little panic attack down
It's
here.
gonna slobber all over you. It's gonna slobber up that fur.
It wants to eat your fur.
She's crying.
You hear from back up the hallway in the north, I smell hair pie. Tark, smoking your pipe.
Tark is going to, I'm assuming you're gonna let me, put my pipe away, and then rush right over and attack this Nothic that everybody's gangbanging around.
Okay. You put your pipe in your pocket, you run forward, and you're going to attack the Nothic. Ooh, the Nothic goes down. And, where's he at? We'll just remove him.
I'm gonna move 15 feet to the north, and as I go by, I'm gonna make an attack on the downed goblin.
Actually, as you go by the downed goblin, you look at her. What's, Give me a constitution check. Just a straight out constitution check. Okay. Alright. Anything else?
And yeah, I'm heading in that direction. That's my max. That's the max movement. Do I see anything coming down that hallway with my?
If you turned and started walking that direction, you definitely see it. I mean, it's not hidden.
Okay.
It's 45 feet from
Okay.
you. You got 60 feet of dark vision. You see something moving, and you've heard Little Fang screaming and whining about slobbering up her fur, some mouther thing or something. You're not sure what the fuck she's talking about, but
Is this thing big, small, average? What do we got? What's happening?
it is. It's medium size, human size, so it's, you know, probably about as big as you are, and it's. You're like, what the fuck? And you can't quite make out. It's just almost at the edge of your dark vision, and with Gazik's light and everything, you can't quite make it out. But it just looks like it's like, what is that? A mountain of melted wax or what?
Little Fang, right? Mouthy bitch comes this way.
Oh, that bitch comes this way. All right. If nothing else, pass your turn or do something else.
I've got nothing else really to do right now. Where
Okay.
I'm raging.
All right, Darren.
Is the other one still alive over here?
Yes, it's just knocked prone.
Oh shit! I thought it was dead.
That's why I like to just take them off the map, you know, out of the combat tracker when they're dead. That way it's less confusing.
I'm gonna go ahead and light my slow match with prestidigitation for my action.
You still got that hand grenade in your hand?
Yep.
Okay. Prestidigitation is your action. You light your slow match. And you start moving this direction. Let's put you on a square. Which square you want to be on? I'm like anal about that shit.
That one, there's fine.
That one, okay.
I didn't meant to. Just, I'll actually use my. I'll continue to move and duck up against this wall.
Move yourself into like this
There's no
square.
problem solution. Sorry.
Again, anal about that. Well, I'm anal about a lot of things. I like anal. Okay. I didn't mean it that way.
Anal
yeah.
for the win.
Yeah, I did, but anyway. Okay, Nothic 16 is prone, so he will use half of his movement to stand. Shield bash prone, huh? That's a nice little effect you got on him there. And Krog is standing up, and he looks at you, Krog, in the eye like. And again, nothing happens as he begins to move this direction, because he's got no fucking brains. Yeah, we'll move there. Well, no, can't, because he stood up. He can move to there. Okay. Krog.
Round 2. too, motherfucker.
He's stealing my lines.
Hey man, share them lines. That's a hit. Brings his longsword around. Comes down on this thing with a longsword. And it's merely a flesh wound. It's merely a flesh wound.
Second attack.
Well, miss.
Oh wow, that was a miss. All right, and then as a bonus action, shield bash, and my attack roll for it will set the DC for the strength roll. Was that correct?
Yep.
No, it's opposed strength rolls. It's opposed athletics versus. So you roll athletics, and then the monster rolls
Strength check.
either athletics or acrobatics.
Yeah, he doesn't have. And he goes down, down, down like Paris Hilton. Put prone on him, please. Thank you. So now he's on the ground.
And that's it.
And that is it. We're at the top of the round with Darren. But I think Darren, like, had a coughing fit or something. Had to get up and vacate the chair. So we will let him take his action when he comes back. Let's... Little Fang.
Merry Christmas!
Wait a minute, Darren's...
Darren,
Darren, your turn.
Ow!
I'm gonna step up to there.
What's on your hat, anyway?
Deer skull thing. It's like a hunting company thing.
Are you a hunting kind of guy?
A little bit out here. I haven't got my license this year.
Hell, we don't need no stinking lies. Tell him you're American Indian. You can kill anything you want anytime you want to.
And as he does, he's going to, I'm going to light the grenade off the fuse I have on the belt there and toss it in the air and cast catapult. He tosses his grenade up in front of him, and shadows
At the gibbering mouther?
reach out from his body, catch it, and launch it 90 feet in a straight direction.
Shadows reach out and launch this thing. You guys see Darren light this thing up in his hands, and he tosses it up, and these shadows come out and grab it and throw it. And it hits this thing full on. And it's bludgeoning damage. I thought it was fire damage. There we go. There
Oh, the catapult impacts for bludgeoning damage, and
There you
then it
go.
explodes for fire
There
damage.
you go. Well, that's pretty good damage, man. Oh yeah. I wish I
We're
had.
rolling very poorly.
Yeah, it's not bad though. 15 points of damage. So this grenade hits this thing. It kind of staggers for a second, and then flames go up all over the place. It's kind of whipping itself around like something on fire. Ha! Imagine that. And then you boogie off to the west. All right. Fanger danger. What are you gonna do?
Yeah! The thing-a-danga. Ooh.
Thing a dang a ding dong.
Exactly. Little thing is going to move to here. Wait. No, wait, that's too close. Wait, this, right here.
Okay.
Close enough to be tempting, but not close enough to be in danger. That's the game plan we're going with here.
Alright, now don't forget, this thing is prone. It's laying on the ground.
What thing's laying on the ground? The gibbering mouth breather?
The Nothic.
No, then nothing.
Oh.
Oh, I wasn't focusing on that. I'm aiming up here. I'm sure the Nothic will be just fine with Krog. I mean, it should be anyway. Okay, bonus action Hunter's Mark moves it over, and then I'm gonna go pew pew. Yeah, that. It's a normal attack. It's not a sharpshooter attack.
Well, that's good enough to hit. At the gibbering mouther. Holy shit! Back up the hallway. Oh yeah. So this thing is on fire and got an arrow sticking in it now.
And you know what? I'm gonna do my second attack. I'm gonna use my inspiration to give me advantage, so I don't have to roll twice. And sharpshooter it.
There you go.
-10. I mean 5. That would have been awkward.
That did not give you advantage.
Oops. I pressed the wrong button. Okay, I'll roll again.
A little awkward.
Unfortunately, you missed and burnt your inspiration.
Hey, man.
Hey,
What
man.
is inspiration for?
Hey,
if not
man.
to use?
Hoarding. For hoarding.
Leave me alone.
Nah. Little Fang does not want to let that thing within 50 feet of her, so... Mom, stop it. You're embarrassing me. Just kidding. Okay.
Alright,
That's
we
end
come
my
to
turn.
Nothic 16, who spends half of his movement standing up.
Bastard.
You already removed it, didn't you? You're
No, I
quick.
haven't. I can.
Well, where's his... Oh, there it is. There you
I
go,
got
thank
it.
you. Okay. And you know what? He is just going to do some claw attacks. Against the Krogmeister. Wah, 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 wah.
Does he break his hand?
And I'm going to give him a 50% chance that he won't even get a second. And yeah, he totally fucking fails. He misses you and kind of takes a wild swing, and his whole body, the momentum just carries him past you. So what are you going to do about that, Krog?
Kill him dead.
Threats. That's a hit.
It's not a threat if I actually come through on it.
And this thing is barely standing. It's bleeding. It's got holes all in it. He's leaking all over the place. Yeah.
That's funny.
And even at minimum damage, he had 3 hit points left. He is gone. He is down. And this kind of green jelly comes oozing out of his body.
Ew.
And you take off running towards this thing that you see. Actually, you wouldn't have seen him from where you were at, I don't think.
Well,
No.
Little Fang did say multiple times.
Oh no, you know
to-
he's up there. You know something's
North.
coming. She's been screaming and pointing and jumping up and down and
freaking out.
freaking out.
Well, there
yeah.
was, I said there was a loud bang, flash of light, too.
Oh yeah, you would have seen the fire. Matter of fact, it's probably still burning a little bit.
Glowy pile of goo.
Okay, so
Come to daddy.
this thing comes into the edge of the light. It comes into the light. And is he... He is within 20 feet, but... Unfortunately, he can do nothing. Tark, where do you keep your pipe?
In a little pouch on my hip.
Okay. Well, I will either allow you to go ahead and take your action and move towards this gibbering mouther, or try to put the fire out that's broken out on your old crusty loincloth on the side. from where you shoved your pipe back in your pocket.
You forgot to extinguish it.
What would you
I'll
like
let
to do?
I will
You'll let it burn?
Yes.
All right, you take 4 points of damage.
Which would be halved.
Fire damage. Okay, you take 2 points of damage. And you move forward. You guys see Tark running up through here, and there's like smoke coming off of his side, and he's patting. He's going, ouch, ouch, ouch. And then he gets up here by this mouther.
This ass is on fire.
That's what Tark sweat burning smells like. You're reckless attacking again. Get this over with. Boom, that's a hit. What?
Attacking once more.
Then that's a hit. So you come running up, trying to pat this fire out, going ouch, 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 and you one-handed take your battle axe and chop a couple of times at this thing, and the body is like soft, and the axe goes into it a couple of times. You can definitely tell it's doing some damage, but just spongy. This thing is unnatural.
It sounds so hot.
Gazzy.
Kind of stunned at what's going on.
I would think, yes.
I'll move up there and he's just gonna toll the dead while he shakes his head sadly. He's gonna continue to shake his head. That's the end of his turn.
Yeah.
He got nothing.
He got nothing on that. Glom is still unconscious. And we come to Krog. Why are you laying on the side anyway?
I have no clue.
You run up, kind of square off with this thing. It's flailing around. There's still wisps of smoke coming off of its stinking body. But you're not sure if it's the stink of Tark burning or the gibbering mouther.
Do I get advantage?
Yep,
Because of flanking?
you're flanking. Boom! Wow, is that fucker still up? Wow.
Yep.
So you got into him pretty fucking good, and it kind of stops. It's not moving as much anymore, and it's almost like one of those blow-up things that you can rent for kids' birthday parties. Like somebody's taking the air out of it, and it's kind of almost collapsing into a puddle.
Oh, you mean like Tark's a broken blow-up doll?
Yes, just like that.
You leave Lucy out of this, goddammit.
Second attack.
Here's another hit. And it is good night for the gibbering mouther. And you guys are out of combat. And we're going to call the session right there. Great night, people. Great night. Had fun. Had lots of fun. But before we do, let's wrap up what goes on here in the room. Let's see. That is the wrong thing. That is the wrong thing.
I need something.
Grab you something to drink.
No, eat.
Oh, eat. Yeah, we're about done here.
Tark will.
Yep, just bones everywhere. These dead bodies everywhere, and bones from where Tark kind of broke his way through this wall to get in here. Tark will, J-Rob?
Tark will now put out the pipe. He will remove the loincloth.
Yeah, it's got a hole in it now.
He'll toss it aside, so Tark is bare-assed right now,
He's free swinging, freewheeling.
and
I'm
he's gonna
blind.
he's gonna take one of those blankets that he got from the hammock. He's gonna make sort of a makeshift type. He's gonna fold it over so it wraps around his waist, kind of like a kilt.
Okay. Make a kilt, kind of pin it up around you.
Yeah, I'll take some rope and make sort of a belt to hold it in there. Feeding the rope around where the fold is, so that the blanket is actually draped over the rope. So yeah.
Very good, people. You guys did great tonight. I really had a lot of fun. I did want to. Catalyst popped in here earlier, and Joey made an announcement, I guess, about the time that he was watching the stream. And I kind of expected this was coming, but we've been. You can see Heroes Wanted on our. Our. Let's see, where's it? Switch over to our other scene. Our hero. Where is my Heroes Wanted logo? Hell, I don't know. But Joe says have to deliver a tough pill. It's time to let Heroes Wanted pass on to the next life and fade away on the digital sands of the internet. Thought long and hard about this and apologize if it puts any of you in a bind, which it doesn't, And I've not been much help in the last couple of months because I've been so tied up with, family health issues with my father and everything. But he is going to put the server to sleep, and Heroes Wanted is fading into that place where other things on the internet go when they are no more. Yes, unfortunately. So he is going to go ahead and post personal links for Discord affiliated streamers and stuff. But I hated it. It had some good potential, but it takes a lot of people to drive a project like that, and unfortunately, it just maybe
I don't think we had the numbers.
We didn't have the numbers, and but it was. I think it's something that's needed, and if it's done right and at the right time, it can be pretty successful. And with tabletop role-playing games and virtual tabletop role-playing games making a huge comeback right now, maybe it's a little premature. So maybe we'll fire it up in the future. So Joey, I hate it, man, because I met a good bunch of people through Heroes Wanted. A lot of good people through Heroes Wanted. It's like Fantasy Grounds College. Great place for hookups. So want to say bye to Heroes Wanted, and we will, hopefully catch on the flip-flop, as they say.
Flip-flop, eh?
Flip-flop, I was taking a hop. Okay, so with that, we're going to call the stream, and we'll be back next Thursday, I guess, with continuing shenanigans.
Yay, shenanigans.
Yay, shenanigans. And once again, ladies and gentlemen, thank you for tuning in to tonight's episode of Dungeon of the Mad Mage. Check in next week to see what other little tricks and goodies that Hallister has for our adventurers. So, with that, say goodbye, everybody. Same Mage time, same Mage channel. Yep.
Good night, everybody.
Be safe. Always swipe left.
Yeah, front to back, front to back. Don't get it on the tank. I know, dude.